Hi, I'm Amber.
And I'm Brock. This is the Channel 4 podcast. And today we're going to discuss a question that came up in my daily life just the other day. And I thought I would pose it to Amber. We were talking about guilty pleasures. And today I kind of just want to talk more, not a wide variety of guilty pleasures, but just uh, guilty pleasure songs. And I was thinking about mine. Mine is Bop by Hanson. All
Of
right. I
course
don't
it
know.
is.
Exactly. Of course it is. I was young and impressionable when that came out. I couldn't help myself. And to this day, if that song comes on, I am cranking it. I am singing aloud. That was it.
Okay. We talked about this before this. If that can be your guilty pleasure, why are you trying to tell me that mine isn't a guilty pleasure?
Well, why don't you tell everybody what yours is, and then I'll explain it to you.
Anything Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. I love One Direction. I love teeny bopper bands. They're not teeny bopper bands, but I know that other people think that they are, and I just happen to love them, especially Taylor Swift.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
Right.
like a guilty
So
pleasure is
what's wrong with
something you should be just a little bit kind of ashamed about it to admit it to people.
So you're
So
ashamed of admitting that you love Hanson.
just like enough to where it's a guilty pleasure, but there's never a time where I'm not going to turn it up. Just like there's never a time that you're not going to turn up Taylor Swift. But Taylor Swift
Absolutely.
is one of the biggest pop stars in the world. So how could she be a guilty pleasure of yours? Because
Because
there's way too many people that like her. Way
people
too
like,
many.
yeah, and they're all like 16 years old, and most of the people I hang out with are not.
That she was 16 years old like 10 years ago.
I know.
So
And I liked her 10 years ago
exactly. So you've
when
been a fan of her forever since she came out. There's nothing wrong with that.
right, but every time I mention that I love Taylor Swift to like real adults, they scoff at me.
Real adult. That's a
As when
funny
I mention
term.
I love Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber too. Now see, that is a guilty pleasure.
No, I wouldn't say I love. I just love that one Justin Bieber song, and I found out Ed Sheeran wrote that, so I really can't feel guilty about that.
Which song was that? Was that the I'm Sorry song?
Love yourself.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran wrote that, huh?
Right. So is that still a guilty pleasure? Because Ed Sheeran's the bomb.
That
And
is true.
you know who Ed Sheeran's friends with?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Taylor Swift. So, I mean, who keeps dinging? Is that me? Can you guys hear
It's
that ding?
I'm not hearing a ding. That's got to be
Oh,
you.
then it's just me
It's
hearing
just you
dings. Just
hearing
me
dings.
hearing dings.
All right. So your guilty
Great.
pleasure is Taylor Swift. Mine is Hanson.
Well, but you just said it doesn't count as a guilty pleasure because I don't feel guilty about it.
Right. That's
So,
true.
so do I really have any guilty pleasures?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna call Justin Bieber on this one.
But Ed Sheeran wrote the song. It's not that I love Justin Bieber.
Oh well, the way you just said it, because it sounds like you love Justin Bieber. Okay, so that is a guilty pleasure because there are. I don't know how he's so popular, but there are still so many people that hate him. The only thing that I can compare it to is like Nickelback. Like nobody
Oh,
likes Nickelback.
your mother does, I think. No, she doesn't know
I
who
do
Nickelback
too.
is. Oh my God.
She,
Chad
I
Kroger
love
is just
Nickelback.
Chad Kroger is just the worst.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying I like whatever he does in his daily life on his own, but I like the music that they write. They know how to write a good rock song, no doubt
Hey,
about it.
look at that photograph.
Exactly.
Bazinga. Okay,
Because I
so
want to be a rock star.
Hanson and Nickelback is where you're standing with.
Right. And even though Nickelback is like not liked by a lot of people, they were still at one point one of the most popular bands in the world, which is crazy.
Uh, yeah,
It's true.
it is crazy. I know. I worked on a rock station during their heyday, and okay, so let's wrap this up with the worst thing I've ever heard. Brock likes Nickelback. Do you guys have any guilty pleasures? If you do, put them in the comments or just tell Brock how terrible it is that he likes Nickelback.
I can take it.
Bye.
Bye.